What's going on, guys? Chase Ghost Picks against the spread. GhostPicksATS.com. Excuse me, let me adjust the camera. Getting some new audio video stuff set up. And let's get into a recap. You hadn't seen me for a couple of days. Last free pick you saw from me was Monday, Chicago White Sox blowing out the Orioles. Easy free play winner. Today did not do it, or yesterday, excuse me, it's about 5:30 in the morning here, getting ready for a big day. I did not have a chance to do a video, was on the road, but I did put out a free play in the YouTube community as well as on Twitter for the Atlanta Braves on the money line, -130. Some people got it at -120. A nice winner there. Another free play winner. We're going to do a recap, and then let's go ahead and make the announcement. We have a red alert. Typically, obviously we had a red alert this past weekend, a nice easy winner on the New York Yankees, but we are going to have another red alert, and it's going to be a veterans duo red alert. It is not on the site yet. It will be on the site within just a couple of hours because we're doing some updating to the website. So make sure that you just give it a little bit of time. It should be up by 7 a.m., 8 a.m.-ish. And you'll have plenty of time to jump on it. It is a Major League Baseball play. Make sure you jump on that play. It is involving myself and Jimmy, but it's the normal price, $50 for the red alert veterans duo MLB. Doesn't get better than that. Make sure you jump on that $50, and when it is on the site, it will be the drop down. So as soon as you go to GhostPicksATS.com, it will immediately drop down on the home screen. You'll be able to click on it, buy it. You will get an immediate email letting you know that you have purchased the play, your payment is processing, and as soon as your payment clears, which means your bank and or credit card, whoever you use, clears your payment, which could take, depending on your bank, it could take 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes, whatever it takes. As soon as that payment clears, you immediately, it's automated, you get another email with the play and the write-up for the play. So very excited about this one. Let's do a quick recap for today's MLB. We did have a, 2 days ago, a great MLB day, and I don't want to call anything rigged. I've never actually officially called anything rigged, but the Las Vegas Golden Knights got absolutely screwed out of that. You're going to make a call that no one ever calls. It doesn't get called. You handed the San Jose Sharks that game on a silver platter. That's disgusting. They are not the better team. They did not outplay the team. The Vegas Golden Knights 100% deserved that game. They deserve that series, and they deserve to be still fighting for a Stanley Cup, and I am disgusted by that. That cost us a sweep in the NHL because obviously we had the Boston Bruins as well as a big premium play. We would have gone 4-0 when it comes to MLB or NHL and NBA just in that day alone. That is a rigged call, and I will go ahead and say that. I don't ever say anything's rigged. I might say things are suspect from time to time, and it makes something look suspicious, but that was bullshit. Okay, so let's get into a recap of yesterday. We did have the Golden State Warriors. They got beat outright. That, and some people are saying it's concerning. I'm giving Golden State too much credit. They have not been playing like themselves. They're not the overall best team. They're not the team that they were a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Golden State's the best team in the NBA. And here's the thing. If they don't win the finals, it'll be absolutely amazing. Tonight was game 5. We got game 6 coming up. That's where they'll probably go ahead and lock it down. But I'm still going to back Golden State. Here's your free play. Next game, I'm taking Golden State. There's your free play because they are the better team. They didn't play like it tonight. But you also have to hand it to their opponents who played very, very well from start to finish. So let's get into, we did not have a play in the Capitals-Hurricanes game, so no NHL. Let's get into the MLB. We did have the Tampa Bay Rays on the run line. As much as I wanted to wait to see what Snell did, I can't deny the numbers, guys. I created the system that I use. It's not a system that I use that's just out there on the internet. It's my system. It's what I use. And when the numbers are there in an overwhelming fashion, I don't deny it because the system works. It always has. It always will. my overall knowledge in the MLB is better than most, and I'll go ahead and say that. Yes, we've had some rough days this week, but there's no denying, and any one of my long-term clients will flat out tell you, I know the sport like the back of my hand, even in the losing days. Snell was not ready to be back on the mound today. That was evident within a handful of pitches with him, but we had him on the run line. Good thing is we were only, we weren't laying a lot with them because we took him on the run line. Obviously, we're not laying heavy juice. So we took them. We had them at -120, and they lost. They got creamed. So we'll have to see what Snell does in his next start. I think that was an eye-opening wake-up call. I don't think he was ready to be back, but it is what it is. We took a loss there. The other early game we had was Cleveland Indians on the money line, -150, nice 6-2 winner there. And then in the later games, we had Houston on the run line, -125, an easy win there. We had the Atlanta Braves money line, -130, another easy win. And then we had the Yankees at +105 on the money line. It was not an easy win. They were down 5-0 at one point. They came back late, tied it up, and ended up winning 6-5. So a 4-1 MLB day overall, and that's what we're about here. That's what we do. That's what we're used to. We've had some rough days. We're back on a streak. And now that we're getting into the start of May, this is where the first evaluations for each team are going to come out within each organization, where they're going to look at, are we bringing people up? Are we pushing people down to the minors? These little evaluations, and I don't know if you guys are aware of this happens at the beginning of May every single year. So this is where we take a step back, and our 3 to 5 game averages go from 1 to 3 games a day. And that'll happen for about 7 to 8 days. Some days there'll be more plays on the weekends when everybody's playing. But an average of 2 to 3 plays a game is what's going to happen from now, at least for the next 10 days, because we want to see what these evaluations and these shifts and changes create for us, whether it be good or bad, starting to favor more teams, fade other teams that we have been favoring and winning with, because maybe the overall team is not being or proving the success that they should. Hint, the Boston Red Sox. I wish I was a fly on the wall in that meeting. So a 4-1 day, red alert. What else we got before we get into a free play? Podcast being released this weekend. I really want to announce the name for you guys because it has changed. It is official. We made it official. We made it legal. We made it licensed, and everything's good to go. But I think that I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait till the day we release it, and on that free play video day, I will announce the name and the slogan. You guys are going to love it. I hope you do. There is one person that knows it, one of my very long-term clients that I had a conversation with tonight. He knows it. He loved it. So we'll see. I will announce it then. I'm going to keep it a secret. But Mr. Steve Stevens, VIP Sports. Hey, buddy, go fuck yourself. He commented on one of my videos yet again on Saturday. You can go back and look at the video for 420. Go look under the comments. He wanted to spout off again. I made a nice little spiel afterwards, letting him know exactly how I felt and putting him in his place. Sir, you are a joke, a fraud. You scam people out of money. You know nothing about sports. You say that you deal directly with players, coaches, CEOs. You are full of shit. Players don't deal with you. Coaches don't deal with you. CEOs don't deal with you. People that make tens of millions and hundreds of millions of dollars are not going to give you insider information and lose everything they have so you can cold call people and try to sell some sports picks just so you can probably fuel your raging cocaine habit. Don't comment on my videos again unless you want to be eaten alive. I'm putting it out right now. I have challenged Steve Stevens, Mr. VIP Sports, Mr. doing blow off a stripper's asshole himself, to go live on YouTube with me, side by side. No computer in front of you, no nothing in front of you, and not with his camera crew either. They go back and edit everything, and let's see his overall sports knowledge. Random questions asked by somebody else. Neither one of us knows what the questions are going to be, and they can be about the gambling of sports, or they can just be about sports in general. And I will bet $100,000 that it takes me all of about 5 minutes to expose him for the joke that he is. He doesn't know anything about sports. He doesn't bet more money than anybody in the world, but yet then claims that he's banned from every sports book. He is full of shit. He's so full of shit his eyes are brown. Steve, don't keep commenting on my videos, because if you are the biggest and the best in the industry, why are you worried about little old me? You watch me every day, brother. I'm in your head and I'm living rent free. There's a lot of shady scammer people in this industry. And you, sir, you teach the class on it. Why are you so salty, man? Why do you talk shit about people like me and Vegas Dave? Vegas Dave makes you look like a beginner, bro. That motherfucker makes more money selling one play than you will all week. And he had to call nobody. We don't cold call people. People call us. Because we are real sports consultants, because we know a thing or two about sports. So you go back into your little hole, you and your fat fucking partner, the Hamburglar. And let's see what he picks for the World Series this year. Last year was the Washington Nationals, a week after I put out on video that they wouldn't even make the playoffs. Who was right there? I'll let you guys decide. Anyway, for all of the positive supporters that I have, because this channel, we don't promote negativity. We don't promote people like that. We're a positive channel. Sometimes we have to go on a rant. Sometimes we have to put some people in their place. But for all of my viewers, commenters, subscribers, clients, I love you guys more than anything, and you're the reason that we do this. Because we want to change the industry so people like the Steve Stevens of the world don't grow any bigger and scam more people out of money. So let's get into a free play real quick. We're going to go to MLB. We are going to back the New York Yankees again with Tanaka on the mound. Now here's the thing. Cahill hasn't been the worst, but I just don't see the struggles that he's had turn around right here, because, again, the Yankees aren't hitting right-handers terrible. He likes to throw them down and away, which is the Yankees' MO to hit. That's why the Yankees usually feed off of home runs versus just normal base hits. The Yankees still riddled with injuries. Judd's out, Stanton's out. They're pushing people down to minors. They're bringing people up. They're making a lot more shifts a couple of weeks earlier than I thought they would. But when, again, they're ahead of the game, that's why I think that they will be, at the end of the season, probably, winning the AL East. The Yankees are a good team. The Yankees are a smart team. The Yankees are a lot better than the Angels. The Angels just need to put people around Mike Trout, and they just don't have it. They can't rely on Pujols anymore. I mean, he's at the end of his career. I love the man. He's an idol of mine, but let's face it, the Angels have not really made a positive step in the right direction since signing. I mean, obviously signing Ohtani was huge. Now you get Mike Trout long term. But now let's worry about the rest of the team, guys. There's a lot more people, because Mike Trout and Ohtani can't win it by themselves. Obviously, Ohtani can't. You can't win if you're not playing. And Mike Trout can't win a World Series by himself, because if it was possible for one person to do so, that man would have already done it, because he is the best player in baseball. I just think the Yankees are the better team here, guys. They're the better team top to bottom. They've been the better team in this series. As much as we want to think and hope, because I'm not a Yankees fan, I actually dislike them very much, to think and hope that the Angels are going to sneak one out at home against this team, against a sold-out home crowd, because they've piled out by the thousands for this series. Tanaka's a good pitcher. Tanaka's been solid. He's been steady this year. And he's doing his thing, and he's going to get to go up against a poor batting rotation overall. So I really think that laying $1.10 is a gift. I'm not saying that they can't lose. If we were laying $1.20, or excuse me, $1.30, $1.40, that right there might make me take a step back and just reconsider what I'm doing. But $1.10 to take a team that's just overall top to bottom better, and the fact they had such early season struggles, they're not going to overlook a game right now. They're trying to build back up to that 500 and above mark and try to extend that and go on and on and on to pull away from Boston as much as they can, as early as they can. because we all know what Boston did last year after the All-Star break, and that was shit on everybody below them. So they're not going to overlook the Angels here. It's going to take the Angels outright outplaying them to win this game, and they haven't shown me any reason that they can do so with a consistent pitcher like Tanaka on the mound. And Cahill's not going to, just all of a sudden jump out of his funk to prevent the Yankees from scoring runs. So, 8.5's the total. I slightly favor the under here, just ever so slightly, but I will not be having money on the total. I've already laid money on the Yankees minus 110. That is your free play, and that is a potential premium play. But go jump on the Red Alert, the Veterans Duo Red Alert. It doesn't happen very often. Myself and Jimmy, $50. Veterans Duo Red Alert, the vets of Ghost Picks, the #1 sports consulting agency in the business. Be on the lookout for the podcast. It is done. It's official. I'm just waiting on everything to be finalized with the name, so it's 100% legal, and the website to go up, and we will be launching it this weekend, and you will know the name the day of. Can't wait, guys. Thank you so much for all of the support that you've shown me, all of the feedback that I've gotten. Keep that feedback coming for the podcast, guys. Everything that you put out there, we are writing down, taking into consideration. We want you guys to be callers into the show, write emails that we read live. I want every single one of you, 2,500 people that subscribe to me, to be involved in this podcast. Good luck. God bless. Grind on. Let's take the Yankees minus 110 to the better team, guys. Let's go get it.